Yeah, let me tell you a story about Ouroboros. Hey everybody, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we learned about where to find some more information about the prison, which we're going to eventually have to go and investigate. But this time, well, we're going to go and investigate all that stuff, but no promises that okay. I say no promises, we're definitely not going to be getting to the prison for a long time. But we may as well take care of this stuff first. Exploring on the Area Sea it's very unique, I'll say. I don't think I'm that big of a fan of it because I don't like how the boundary controls, but it's cool being in an area this big. Because again, this is a massive area. I mean, everything's, 2,000–3,000 meters away. So, real big gap in the areas. We can pop down onto Corn Island.
Corn Island, the place Kasame told us about.
Leave it to me.
Sneak around the island and head for the opposite side. That'll be where Agnians keep the transport.
Sounds like a plan. So we can just keep on moving along this ways. I don't fully remember or explore around this island. A couple of there's a lot of islands within the sea. It's not, this is not an empty area by any means. It is a very filled out area. Maybe not as much as you'd possibly expect, but there is still a lot of stuff here in the Area Sea, out in, really, this is the Cadenzia region as a whole. Area Sea is basically, they're the same thing, let's be real. There's obviously that little bit of area before the Great Sword, but not really. Out here in the Area Sea, we will see Gulkins.
Let's try to sneak in quietly. We don't want to be found by the Agnians.
One thing you'll find out here in Cadenzia is Gulkins. They're just Turkins, but they're seagulls instead of turkeys, which is fun. I like that. Next little bit, there is a camp over here. Okay, now, how do we get closer to the Balena? Sorry. Queen's Raffles. We got found. Wipe them out. So we got a couple of Tetsudos to take on. And they have, I believe, infinite reinforcements. You can just pop. So yeah, lots of enemies to face here, and they do a lot. And we only had one healer. Huh, that's a problem. I didn't realize we only had one healer. That's a whoopsie. Yeah, that's... Whoops. I totally didn't even realize that. In that case... I guess we can make Noah Strategos. Just checking on here. Yeah, give ourselves 2 different types of heals. Yeah, I guess. Guess we could do something like this. 35 seconds is a lot, though. Sure. I guess. Here. Swap those.
Okay, well, we doing this?
And we're gonna just focus on one at a time this time. So yeah, just a couple couple of big boys to take on. We do not have a Smash art with us, unfortunately. Is a bit of a shame. Both of our healers are down already. Really? Really? We get another healer and they die immediately. Of course. Why would it not be that way? I'm actually kind of happy to say that we're a little bit underleveled. You know what? We will bring along... Who's probably the least weird? No one, really. So, we're gonna keep Riku and Manana. Instead, I think I'll just play as Taion. And just be safe. Here, focus on the one Tetsudo first, of course. And I'm just keeping an eye on... Why is all the aggro on me? Why are tanks doing so bad at taking aggro? What the hell? Oh my lord. Why are we taking aggro so quickly? I'll just cut to when this fight's done. Alright, there we go. It took a while and needed a chain attack, but a real quick chain attack, just had to rush to it, but oh boy, there was a lot going on in that fight. Good lord, that you have to rush that one. No more enemies? Good, let's check inside the ship. I think some of us should stand guard outside. Alright, I'll be the lookout. Me too.
So, Ouroboros does training as well, huh?
You're...
Shania. Shania Reed. About your rescue mission. Gondor and I are friends from the crib.
I don't know that word, crib. Does it mean you've known each other for a while?
I guess you don't use that expression, huh? Why even use words? Feels like we're just talking at cross purposes.
Sorry about that.
Know what? Forget it. Well, gonna answer my question?
You mean about training?
Yeah?
That's the thing. Mimi and the others are doing their best. I need to as well. Anything to help me get an edge. So...
Ah. Mimi, is it? That's what you call her? The one with the long ears?
yeah. We've always been in the same colony.
You're friends?
That might be saying a lot. She's kinda like my role model. She's strong, kind, mega dependable. You're Senna, right? Huh? Oh, it's... You are... I'm Mio, third term. We haven't met before, have we? Oh, I'm sorry. Your name totally slipped my mind. But I don't think we've talked before. You know, I was just looking for a training partner. For the trial? I like to think I'm pretty quick on my feet, but I'm not really strong enough. Our captain said you would make a good addition, and that you're super strong. He's exaggerating. I'm totally average, totally. Wanna try? Teaming up? With you? You sure? I'm a nobody. Sure, I'm sure. I'm literally asking you right now. It's your choice. Well, if you really don't mind, sure. Really? Golden? We're a team then. Thank you.
Role model.
She's the one who's kept me going. I wouldn't be here otherwise. And after meeting you guys, now I understand what life's really all about. A part of nature's cycle. I'd never even thought about it before, but it's pretty amazing, huh?
How is it natural?
Huh?
Why should we swing our blades around without a hope of winning? Better to die and be born again inside their cycle. Just pulling your leg. Caught you off guard?
Well, yeah, you kinda did. How'd you expect me to react to that?
Hey, do you always work so hard for approval? That fun?
Huh? You can tell?
That's right. 'Cause we're just the same.
Come on now. Be true to yourself.
Hey, Mimi? What's up? Speak to me. It's, lovely weather we're having. I don't know, I'd say lovely. Bit overcast. Oh, you're right. Silly clouds. Guess I had my head in them. Huh? What was that about?
So what's our lead from the Ballet looking like? Survey sketch of the Agnes Castle Barbican? Now we're talking. And yet, it doesn't enable us to build a plan on its own. If possible, I'd like us to gather further intelligence before acting. But always with the caution this bloke. This time around, we'll need as much caution as we can muster, Uni. We might be able to find more information at the Arithia relay base on Thurban Island. That's right, let's follow all the leads we have. So like it's our first adventure on the League Art prison camp. Now, we're going to get to know the crew that we're helping infiltrate with a little bit more, just, you know, obviously as the story goes on. And this is something that I feel like I'm going to get a lot of flack for. Shania is one of my favorite characters in the game. I'm not kidding about this. I love Shania as a character, and she's one of the reasons why I've mentioned that Senna's probably my favorite member of Ouroboros. And Shania's really kind of the reason why. But again, that's something that we're not going to get into for a little while. It's because, again, it's a lot of story progression stuff, and we are about to hit a wall of our story, where we're not going to be advancing any further. But just the comment of Shania, and Senna being the same, how they're both these, they both want to just be people pleasers. They both want to have people like them. It's something I can really relate to, and it's, again, like, I love the story of this game up to this point. There's some other comments I'll be making on the story in the future, but for now, this is a tremendous story, and we are about to get to the best part of the story, but again, I have some things that I'll be talking about at a later point regarding them. Now, anytime that you fast travel, the boundary will be at a point near to you. So it's not like you're going to have to swim out every time and remember exactly where you last left off. Now you can, if we were to skip travel up to the port at the bottom of the Great Sword, the boundary would appear right there. So no need to worry about that. A lot of islands that we will be exploring later, but not right now. I think probably, and this will be a longer episode, but I just want to get all the information right now. I think would be a smart idea. Is this a good idea to? No, this is where it tells us to go. So this is where we shall go. And I'm sure they won't mind this mysterious ship coming into Parallel Park. There we go. This one is a lot easier to get around. There's quite a bit of comment that I believe you can avoid.
This is new. So this is Thurbin Island. We'll find a Rithia relay base here, right?
The security's tight. It'd be a bad idea to approach from the front.
Well, we're approaching from the front anyways. But just being very sneaky about our approach from the front. Okay, you do move, which is very handy. Sneak past you. Of course, there is a ladder, so always keep the location of ladders in mind when trying to avoid enemies.
Oops, they found us.
Doesn't look like we can really avoid these two, but it's just a man and his dog. This shouldn't be much of an issue at all. Yeah, we can just keep focusing down on this lot. Okay, yeah, it looks like this is a required fight because we do have a barrier on it. So it's a good thing I didn't even try to run. It would have just been a useless endeavor. What? Really? Come on. Very lame of you lot. But oh well. We at least managed to avoid some enemies over there. Yeah, both of these do have some required fights, but not terribly many. Really? Still more? Come on. I'm pretty sure there is some way that we can avoid it. Like, just avoid any well, not any combat. But I think there is another way that you can sneak through. But I don't know where it is. And maybe there isn't. I generally do not remember. Are we finally done with... No? Yeesh. Alright. Well, still a much easier fight than the one at Corn. The Corn Island fight was... there was a lot going on. Having, well, what was it, like 10 enemies? I think they both spawned 4 apiece right at the beginning of the fight. So having to contend with 8 enemies right off the bat, not exactly the best. We do reach our levels up. Just spinny spinny. And there is one other guy, but like it's fine. And really with that, the fight at Corn Island, just kind of wait until you have a full chain attack, like with everyone alive. You should be fine at that point. I had ended up clearing out the first Tetsudo that I was focused on with, like, I still had another 2 orders left, I think. Or at least I at least had the full Ouroboros order in. After that, just a level 3 interlink does work well. They are pretty strong, but you know. At this point, shouldn't be all too terribly difficult. So you can see South Gate Key, which allows us to open up that door. Can we slip around the side here?
Something so valuable here.
Maybe. Yes, we can actually. That said, I believe there is another gate, and I don't know where the key to that one is. There's another gate. It's in one of these tents, but I don't remember which one. Can we... It would be nice if we could, like, check inside. Use some camera trickery. But I'm going to guess it's the one that has a person in it. Yes, it is. Just real careful, like. Sorry. Excuse me.
Hey, here's what we needed.
No. Can I get away? Maybe. Yes, we can. I don't know how that worked, but does get us another key. I don't think this fight we can avoid. I will try. Well, we can't go around them. We might be able to go past them, though.
This one means business.
This one we can't. Okay. I'll cut this fight out. Not too difficult a fight, I would say. A little bit tedious in terms of many reinforcements, but ultimately not too bad.
Topographical info update.
Is there a key that I'm missing? There is. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? I think it's just the one that's up there. But there's a ladder, so it's fine. And I think we can just avoid anyways.
Hey, here's what we needed.
If it worth keeping, then keep.
So, of course, while we did have the Kavesi armor that we can get from going to... Anytime that we need Kavesi equipment, we have the Kavesi Castle. There's a lot of places out here within Cadenzia that do have Agnian things.
Alright, we made it to Arithia Relay Base in one piece. What now?
The mission proceeds as planned. Look for info that might relate to the prison camp.
I believe the front door is locked. It's not. Ah, but I see why you would maybe not want to go here. Level 49 unique monster. I have been mostly ignoring unique monsters. There will be a point not too long from now where we will be tackling pretty much all of them. Yeah, Taskmaster Empyreon. It's not going to be too long from when we start going through every single unique monster that we can access up to this point. Again, there's a certain hero that really... yeah, I would say requires.
Well, we've been found.
Alright. There's a certain hero that requires unique monsters to be involved. There we go, not too bad there. Can we sneak...
Agnian military info terminal.
We should access it and see what kind of intel we can pull.
Can we just casually pass by these folks? No, we cannot. Me forgetting that I only had one healer did mean that I had to go back and do all this again. But, oh well. We got it worked out. Huh, not bad at all. I've sent the data to your irises. Give it a look over for me. What's this? A map of prison camp? I've got a good deal of info now. Let's get back to Kasame and Vinisagi home. It says the League Art prison information. We'll pop on back over to the... Oh, duh, it's on the camp itself. Pop on in, and we'll do that discussion.
Food on the brain.
Oh. Oh, that's city stuff that we're gonna take care of later. That's right. Okay, tell me what you know. Let me send you what Tyon and I got from analyzing the maps. First, about infiltrating the island itself, it appears that there are natural caverns directly underneath Agnes Castle. If we break through one of the walls and climb through the cliffs, we can avoid most of the guards' attention. There should be even less chance of us getting caught if we do it under the cover of darkness. I seem to remember a little inlet near Hickory's Cove. It could be a good place to wait for nightfall. Once we ascend to the cliffside, we can approach the camp from the back. Notice the air vents. I expect one of those is our way in. That's quite a drop. Indeed, there won't be any use for exfiltration. These ID devices are certainly going to be a help. Well, if they're not in your spot, you'll all be rounded up in seconds. Does that say when we get into prison, how exactly are we supposed to get to blend in? See how the vents also connect to the central cell block? It should be easy for you to mingle with when the prisoners are all in one place for morning assembly. After that, you can move about in the open, calm as you like, so you've got an ID device they won't suspect a thing. Once you're inside, you should make contact with Gondor as soon as possible. I've prepared a few possible plans of action for when you're ready to leave the camp. You'll need to change plans as the situation advances. Everyone needs to play their part. If you can get out quietly, head for Tulia Bay, where we'll rendezvous with Kasame. The top priority is breaking out Gondor, and blast the western gate off if you must. Well, it seems like we've got our plan in place. Riku, roger that. When preparation is ready, we take Boundary to Hicks Cove. And so that completes our long quest of the Castle Beckons. And so, we do have our next story progression, but that means that we are actually done with our own story progression for quite a while. Next time, we're going to be getting a new hero. But until then, see you guys later.